So, good morning or good night, depending on where you are in the world. And welcome to another interview of the Shield Dude on a Couch. I'm your host, Hector. And today I'm joined by Ludvig. He plays guitar and uh, writes the songs in the band Dimhall. They're a band from Sweden that is a genre blending type of metal. There's like some progressive tendencies, some death metal, and we're here to talk about their new EP that just came out in March. And uh, I'm gonna try not to butcher this. Himlakroppar.
Himlakroppar. It's
What?
quite all right, yeah.
Yeah, because I know like for people in Europe, like Sweden, Norway, there's a lot of like letters that you put like zeros on top of them, and I know it changes like the pronunciation. So yeah, so it's interesting. So what does himlakroppar mean?
Himlakroppar is the Swedish word for celestial bodies. The EP itself, it's like a duology. It's two tracks. One is called Tvenne Solar. It means twin suns, so the sun. And the other one is called Mångatan. I don't think there's a direct translation of it, but Moonglade, so the moon and the sun, so two celestial bodies.
Glad that you say because I was gonna call it Mangatan.
Yeah, Mångatan. It's the Swedish word. I don't think there is a real translation of that word. It's because the word Mångata is the reflection of the moon on the ocean.
I was figuring that because when you listen to the song on Spotify, you have an ocean and you have like the glare. So I'm like, yeah, that has to be about that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a pretty cool EP, and I've listened to some of your older stuff too. I know for an older one, you have a song where there's actually some English on the track, Serenity, and you have like a guest vocalist, which I think
Yes.
the guest vocalist, the singer, the woman singer is the one that's doing like the English part.
It's the whole song is in English.
The whole song.
The guest vocalist on that track is Madeleine Liljestam from the band Elaine, also a Swedish band.
I've heard that band.
Yeah, they play a symphonic metal, very bombastic, very cinematic. When we recorded the Serenity EP, Elaine had their rehearsal place at the studio we were recording. And one day when we recorded the vocals, we didn't have the plan to have a guest vocalist on that track, but she heard when we recorded that song and liked it so much, so actually asked if she could be a feature, and we were like, yeah, absolutely, and it really elevated that song.
Oh, it really did. I listened to that track. It's a really great track. So, how do you say the name of the band? Because I say Dimhall, but
We say it like Dimhall.
Dimhall.
But you can say Dimhall or the both pronunciations are it works either way.
Okay. Well, but I'm glad I'm interviewing some Swedish bands because how I got to you guys is because I interviewed Nebula 9.
Mhm.
And you like that? I'm like, listen to your track. So it's great because I discovered more bands because I talked to Nebula 9.
Mhm.
So yeah, so bands out there, you can write to me and I can check your music. Maybe we can do interviews, but bear with me because I'm only one man. So let's talk about the history of the band, how
Mhm.
Dimhall got together.
Oh, Dimhall started well. The actual band started around 2010, and it was like a New Year's resolution. Three of the members, our singer Emil and some previous members, had our New Year's resolution that we should start a band, and then some of them hadn't really touched an instrument before, but they found it like, yeah, it sounds like fun. I joined some weeks after that, when Emil asked me, "Do you want to be in a band?" And then we started getting more members. Back then we were called Oxilt, and we played more of the death metal, deathcore kind of sound, but with humoristic lyrics, with about first world problems, like stubbing your toe on the bed, or leaving the pink sock on the white washing machine. So we started writing some songs about those things and more of the deathcore, death metal sound. But over time, the music became more melodic, more, I don't know, serious, and we did feel that the name Oxilt was fitting for what we were striving to be. So we called ourselves Dimhall. We changed the name to Dimhall in 2017, and we had when we released our EP Serenity, and we have had some I don't know, members changing, but mostly it's been like the original lineup was, we were six members at the beginning, two guitars, so me and a friend called Christopher Janbris on guitar, Emil, our singer, was on bass, and we had another vocalist, Morten, and a keyboardist called Dennis, and the drummer, Frederick. And those members who are left from that lineup are just me, Emil, and Frederick. So we had changed some of the lineup, but I think in 2013 our bassist Jonas joined the band, and in 2015 our guitarist Jakob joined the band, and then in 2021 our keyboardist left the band, and now we have been 5 members ever since.
Okay, yeah, it's quite history, but it's funny that you used to write a song about like leaving colors and then getting your socks pink. But you know, you can't write that song now because they make this product that you put to separate the color. It's like a cloth, and you put it in the washing machine, and it takes the color. So that
Yeah,
no longer a problem, my friend.
no longer a problem anymore. No.
But you know what? It happened to me sometimes. I would leave stuff and then I'm like, oh, God damn it. But now
Yeah.
it's not a problem anymore.
Mm.
I'm glad you guys decided to write some more serious music.
Mm. I think our singer Emil started to write more personal stuff, and wanted to incorporate more of his personal feelings, and he likes to write like if it's were a fantasy novel. He wants to be a writer, and wanted to express that feeling to the music as well. So it might be a song about, I don't know, feeling lost in someone else, but it depicts like if you're sinking deeper and deeper and deeper. But the multiple I don't know, interpretations, it's up to you, up to the listener, how they feel the lyrics are about. Even if they don't understand the lyrics, we do sing in Swedish most of the time, but sometimes the music and the singing and the feeling can get the listener to a place where they interpreted the song.
Yeah, no, I liked it because it had like different changes and stuff. So the actual name Dimhall, what's the meaning of Dimhall?
We are all of us massive D&D nerds.
Oh,
But there's a Swedish version of D&D or the role-play RPG called Drakar och Demoner, and the expansion Trudvang has an underworld called Dimhall. So it's the underworld in that RPG world.
yeah, I wouldn't know. I've never played Dungeons and Dragons, man. So yeah, so I was thought maybe it's Swedish for dim light. So I was trying to think, but I didn't. But it's cool that it's a reference for a Swedish Dungeons and Dragons play. So tell me about.
So it works as well as if it's if in Swedish Dimhall could translate to a misty hall because dim is dimma and it's a misty place, or a dim hall in English could translate to a dim place. So it works both ways, more abstract place.
I almost had it right. So so for a band like you guys, since I'm talking to you, Ludvig, what music influenced you growing up?
Um, it really depends on the song. Some of the bands we tend to be influenced by are Amorphis, the Finnish band, Ordenogen, German power metal band. Uh, I love JRPG soundtracks like Final Fantasy, Persona, and those soundtracks. I When I grew up, I listened to a lot of gothic rock bands like Sisters of Mercy, The Who, The Mission, The Cure, and some electronic music as well, like Vimy Nation, Belle Erdball, Kraftwerk. So it's mishmash of everything.
Yeah, no, that's some good influences. So let's talk about the new EP, Himlakroppar. So let's go. Let's talk about both tracks. First, you have Te Bon Solar, which you already mentioned is two sons. So tell me a little bit about what the song is about and like the music style for that one.
Well, that song is about feeling how to be. Let's see. The song is about how to be loved. It could be romantically, it could be platonically, but you always strive to get to that feeling. The chorus is about sings about a place or a feeling you strive for. So it could be interpreted as something you want to reach or something people want to reach for you, how to be loved. And the music was for that song. The guys in the bands wanted me to write something more uplifting, more melodic, more fast paced. So I search for influences like Amorphis, but also a band called Equilibrium, a German folk metal band, and I wanted some Final Fantasy influences as well. So I I wanted I wanted it to be playful, but also very emotional in the sense of uh, you can accomplish anything, especially in the last version of the chorus. It's like, yeah, you can do this. I wanted that feeling of the song.
Yeah, no, it sounds like an inspirational song. And when you said like two songs, like twin solar, I thought like because of what you're explaining, like it's the two songs are a metaphor for two people.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
yeah, it's exactly that.
yeah. Just as long as you don't call it twin flames. I don't know if you've seen that documentary.
No, it's not like that. No.
Those people are crazy.
Yeah, no, it's not like that.
No, but it's a good metaphor. And then you have the song because it's a 2 EP, but I think it's like 15 minutes there. Oh my God. Am I reading correctly? Mangatan.
Mångatan, yes.
So, yeah.
Well, that song is it's about it's a bit of a continuation of Tvenne Solar. It's about how when you have found that love in someone else, how that can be both intoxicating and you can't let go, and all things around you might be going under. The world might go under, but you still have yourself and the other person. So don't even care about what anything else. You have you are together, and that can be both very beautiful, but also very intoxicating and very a bit of a toxic relationship. You can interpret it as an addiction. And musically, I really wanted that song to be emotional. I saw influences from doom metal bands like Swallow the Sun,
Oh,
Catatonia, Hanging Garden, and a bit of Alcest, the French the French Black Ace band. So I wanted all those influences.
yeah. All great bands. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a great EP, though. My only gripe is it's just two songs, man.
Yeah, yeah, we know we after we recorded our EP Serenity, we realized that it cost a lot to record music, so we wanted to test out to record everything ourselves. Our guitarist Jakob is very good with recording music and mixing music. So we wanted to do it ourselves. So it takes a lot of time to sit down and record and then mix it all together. So and the songs are quite massive. It contains a lot of harmonies, a lot of backtracks, and a lot of everything. So it's you really have to plan all that together. So our song Vinternatt, our previous single, was made ourselves as well. But that one did take a long time to do. We recorded our song Vinternatt. The drums was recorded in February 2020.
Oh
So
wow.
just a month before the pandemic hit. We didn't know that at all. We had planned it to be released in summer of 2020, but the pandemic hit, and we couldn't get together to record. So we had to wait until we could meet each other again. So
Yeah.
it took us four years to finally release it. But then we decided to record this new EP, and we had it planned for a bit earlier than we had planned to record to release Himlakroppar back in. I think we had an autumn release planned, but it took a while. So we released it now in March. So it takes a lot of time, especially when you're a do-it-yourself like kind of band. But we are planning for the next EP to be a bit bigger. Hopefully, we haven't decided how many songs, but hopefully about four songs, and it's gonna be, I don't know, half an hour long.
If half an hour is not an EP, you can say it's an album.
Yeah, you can say it's an album, but for me, I like the longer album. So an hour worth of material. That's what I like to call an album. But some albums are just, I don't know, under half an hour. So that could be an album as well.
There's a grindcore bands that albums are 15 minutes.
Yeah, and they have 30 songs, and that's an album.
Exactly, and you're like, what? This is just 15 minutes.
Yep.
So you're currently working on new music. Is that something that you'll release this year or more for next year?
We want to release it sometime next year. We are right now planning when we are going to record those songs. Our guitarist doesn't live in the same city as we do. Jakob, who records everything, so we have to plan his schedule as well. But we hope to start recording sometime in the summer, and then we want to take the time to not stress it out. We want to make the best product we can, and but we hope to release it sometime next year.
Yeah, sounds like a plan, Ludvig. So let's look at the artwork for the EP.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking, if you would have included the other song in the EP, it would have been like like you never know. But yeah, but this makes sense because it's a concept EP, the 2 tracks. So here we have artwork, and you can see there's the 2 faces looking at each other. One seems to be the moon and the other the sun. So like what you wanted for the artwork, and who did the artwork?
I did the artwork.
Nice.
And I talked to Emil about what should the artwork be like, and I talked to him about what are the lyrics to the 2 songs, and then it's about duologies, it's about contrasts, it's about love, it's about two things working together, and then I want some influences were for the album artwork was some of the Greek statues and the mosaic artwork from ancient Greek you find in potteries and stuff. and I wanted to put that feeling to that artwork, and I wanted the squirrely lines to be like a bit like an ocean, like that, as well as their hair and the swirly things were about yeah, feeling uh, feeling I don't know, the swirly things were about more of the feeling, spreading yourselves emotionally.
Okay. Yeah, no, I think it captures it
Mm.
perfectly. So, Ludwig, is there something that you don't do? You you write, you do the cover, and quite frankly, talking to you, you're quite a romantic guy.
I don't write the lyrics. That's our singer Emil, who does that. So, and I am not the responsible for recording and mixing. That's our guitarist Jakob who does that. But I work also with recording uh, audio for movies and stuff, but that's a whole other area. But my work in the band is basically I am the songwriter, I am the social media. Uh, it's me who does the social media stuff, and I am the I'd also do some of the artwork, or at least the art director of the artworks. The Vinternatt single was made by our friend Hjalmar Ekberg Hammerskog. I told him about the concept, and I showed him a sketch of what we wanted to do, and then he did the artwork. The Serenity EP was made by our friend Mikael Hansen, and as well, I showed him the sketch. I showed him the artwork, the concept, and so I I think it's like I'm not, it's not like I'm the leader of the band. We don't like to put that label, but I know what I like. I know what the others members like, so I try to communicate that to about with the music, with the artwork, with the social media, and everything.
Yeah, no, it's good that you it's a collaborative effort and you get to help in those other areas because you're a DIY, your independent bands, and independent bands really put a lot like you are doing everything yourself. You put a lot of heart into the music, and
Yep.
no, I was kidding. It's just two songs, but those two songs are amazing. They're great songs. There's I prefer two great songs to an album full of crap.
Yep.
So yeah, it's quality over quantity.
Exactly. We wanted to. We do tend to have a bit of the longer songs. So sometimes when one thinks, oh, it's just two songs, but both of those songs are almost 7 minutes long each. So it could be like I think it's like in the prog uh, community. It's like oh, it's only one song, but the song is 10 minutes long, and you don't. It's a bit of a problem live when you just have a half an hour to play or 45 minutes. Which of those 4 or 5 songs can we play this gig? So it's can be a bit of not a frustration, but you tend to have to kill your darlings. But so we talk about which song should we play this gig, which and in which order, and so we had some gigs back 2 years ago. We had it was a bit like a competition tour. It's they didn't say like it was a competition, but more of a community building tour. You're put in a group of 4 or 5 bands, and then you give feedback to each other. And all those gigs were about 12 minutes long each. We couldn't fit our songs to get 12 minutes, so we were the exception. We had even if we took our shortest songs, it would be almost 14 minutes long,
Oh
the
wow.
gig. But we said if we put our gears away quickly, it wouldn't be a problem. So we played our gig, and then we put our things away for the next band quicker than the other bands were, because often it's like you have 10 minutes for the setup, and then you play for 12 minutes, and then it's 5 minutes to get out of the stage. We just did set up the stage, play the gig, and then just quickly just went away for the next band. But it's something we have noticed with when playing live. If you do things professionally, you don't have to. You don't. I don't know what's the word. You don't just mingle around. You just do your job, and then leave the stage as quickly as you can. You don't do anything unnecessary.
Yeah, you have to be considerate for the other bands.
Exactly. Especially when you're trying to build a community and meet new friends and such, so they maybe want to play with you again sometime. So you have to be considerate for the other bands as well.
That is good, because yeah, you never know if those that can help you, your band. If you're rude to other bands, no one's gonna want to play with you.
No.
So yeah, good thing. So talking about shows, what's upcoming shows for the band?
As of now, we have one show planned. We do maybe 3, but we don't have any confirmation yet. But we have one gig in Stockholm on May 10th. We are a Malmö-based band, so we are in the southern Sweden, and Stockholm is around 60 kilometers away from us, so it's a road trip. But we will play in Stockholm on May 10th with two bands, Gigafauna and the Murderbird. We have played in. Yeah. We have played together with Gigafauna previously. When the last time we went to Stockholm, we played with them as well. And then the Murderbird wanted to play with us, and we planned a gig together. And we try to do it like a gig exchange. So we play in Stockholm, and then they will play in Malmö or in the area sometime. So it's as I said before, build a community to play together with each other, and then to build an audience as well. So Yeah, Stockholm on May 10th, and in the venue Brother Tuck in Stockholm. It's the only planned gig as of now.
So this will be Couchers. If you're in Stockholm on May 10th, go catch the band. So where can they fans follow you on the socials?
Oh, we are mostly active on TikTok. You just search Dimhall, and Instagram. Also search Dimhall. We do have a YouTube page and Facebook as well, but we are mostly active on TikTok and Instagram.
And the new EP, is it? Can people only buy it like digitally for now in Bandcamp?
Yes, yes. As of now, it's only digitally, and you can buy it at our Bandcamp. It's not very expensive. I think it's around. I don't. What did I put the price? I think it was about $3. I think.
Okay, yeah.
$3 or $5. I don't remember the price, but it's very cheap.
So people can pay more if they want. So before I let you go, I have one last question for you. Like for you, you listen to a lot of music, but what would you say if you have to pick one album that is the most influential, the album that you love the most, the whole of your life? Which album and why?
It's so hard. That is so hard. I am really it really depends on the mood. Oh, I think I think I think Sisters of Mercy put out a compilation album in '94 called Slight Case of Overbombing, and it's like their best of hits, but how it's put together, it's so thoughtful, and I think it's very nostalgic for me, as I listened to them a lot when I was little. So I think that's the one. But I'm also it's so hard. I don't.
You're like, feel dude.
Oh, I don't know because I love soundtrack music as well. Some of the soundtracks I always get back to is well, the game was really fun. Deus Ex Mankind Divided, but that soundtrack is awesome. I always get back to it. It's more of a electronic, cyberpunky style of music, and that is one I always get back to. And it's so hard. It's a band. I don't think they're active anymore. No, they are not active anymore. But a Finnish band called Fall of the Leaf. They put out an album in 2005 called Vantage. It's a bit like if The Mission played together with Pearl Jam, and they mix together. The singer sounds like Eddie Vedder from Pearl Jam, and the music is like The Mission, The Cure, but metal. So it's a really awesome combo.
That sounds send that to me on the Instagram. That name, so I'll remember it, because that's
absolutely. I really love that album, but it's so many albums, and it really depends on the mood. It really depends.
Good selections. Yeah, I know. It's a question. You're like, what? It's
I know. Because right now I'm very much into Rivers of Nile. It's releasing a new album very soon. I saw the interview.
And you know, I've listened to the whole album.
Ah, the
I,
singles are so good. I had Water and Time on repeat.
that new album, I'm telling you, I'm gonna review it when it comes out, but you are in for a treat.
Oh, I love those singles, so I'm really looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
great album, great album. It's the perks of doing when you get to like they send you these albums like 2 months in advance.
Yeah, yeah. Not jealous, not jealous. No, no.
So Ludvig, it's been great chatting with you. I'm glad that I get to listen to Dimhall. It's so cultures if you like bands that they have like progressive tendencies. They have a mixture of a lot of sounds.
Yeah, we like to progressive metal, power metal, folk metal, melodic death metal, and everything in between.
Except lounge.
Except lounge. Yeah, yeah. Maybe. No, no.
Maybe in the future. Do not quote me. Uh, Anything you'd like to say to the fans before we go today?
Yeah, well, we have mentioned it before. We have a new EP called Himlakroppar. It's two songs called Tvenne Solar and Mångatan. If one is more energetic and very melodic, and the other one is very emotional, kind of doomy kind of songs. If you like those songs, you should. I I don't think you should listen.
Yeah. So, it's been great chatting with you from Sweden here to Puerto Rico. So, Couchers, listen to Dim Hall, discover newer bands because these independent bands, they need all your support so they can grow more
Yeah.
across new music.
Yes.
I want to thank you again, for joining me on this
Thank you.
Saturday to talk music. So, Couchers, until next time, this is Hector, the Shield Dude on a Couch, and I'll see you all right here on the couch. Thank you and goodbye.